Let's jump into Legacy, the title track. Drums sound crisp as fuck on this album, bro. The dreams will only haunt me in the night. God, I love his harmonies. I said it so many times throughout this whole album reaction. Reaching for a path to set things right. Very Leprous vibes from this one. Doing an EQ shift in the background. That's cool. They're doing a fucking EQ shift. Very ambient track here. Drummer's name is Craig, correct? Craig McMenemy? Very good drummer. Love this little pan that they got with this synth going on in my ears too. Some hard pan synths and a meaty bass down the middle. Oh, I like it. It's got one scale here and then another scale here. We're gonna build a build-up. It's buried deep within us. Ooh, with fingerstyle guitar. To come out and shine and reach out for the love it, very Porcupine Tree. So take a little more. Ooh, man. What? What, that screams? That's very Pink Floyd. tease me once. There it is. Tell me to not harmonize over myself. It sounds like shit. Well, Andy proves you wrong with this album. But I'll tell you right now, that's him singing over himself. There's nothing you would change. Take control of very inspirational album. Ooh, and a solo? This song's killer! We're not done. Sounds like some high-pass filter drums. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, dude, you got me so hyped. I was ready for like a big-ass fucking ending. I was not expecting a fucking solo on that track, bro. At all. Back to mono. Right into signals. So far, I only got 2 complaints about this album. And we'll talk about them later. But one is adding mute into this album. It's a very weak song compared to a lot of these other tracks. Waiting for the sound, hiding in the waves, dancing by the sea. Those synths with that? Like fucking deep space synths with an acoustic guitar. Underneath the cloud, wishing you were here. But you are staring at the Nice lo-fi vocals.
And I'm still waiting for a sign.
Nah, man, Empire is the strongest single. Replica and Empire are my two favorite singles.
Waiting for a sign. There's nothing left. My spirit's gone.
This is a sleeper, bro. I like this song.
Pulled into the blue.
Deep space futuristic synth with an acoustic guitar. That's really cool. Love the automation goes around my ears. Yeah, it's a huge porcupine tree vibe. More OSI vibes. Give me, I'll have to send you OSI. I don't think I've ever shown you them. They're pretty sick. Shivers kind of sense going on with this song here. Ooh. That's a bass. A really good band, man.
Whoa.
Cloud Kicker vibe to it too. I don't know if you ever listened to them. They're an instrumental band. Very industrial album. Some purity ring synths here. And a piano? This is a really good album. Fitting finale song. I really like this song. Really good fucking sophomore album, man. Listen to that, spaced out into stereo, then it going into mono here with the automation, but you still hear stereo in the background. Really fucking cool, man. Awesome production on this album. They know all the tricks of the trade. Like that, the bells and the waves crashing against the shore. Very, very cool. It's really painting the picture in my head with the album cover, this song here. Very, very cool, man. Really, really awesome finale track on this album. Overall, this album is really good. It is a really, really fucking good album for a sophomore release. I'm gonna jump into my thoughts on it and anywho, but really, really cool, man. Yeah, they probably did, right? Either that or they fucking joined Nail the Mix. I don't know. They really know what they're fucking doing in production, I'll tell you that. Let's jump into my review. All right. So my pause moment on this one. Believe it or not, I think my pause moment is gonna go to this one. Yeah, dude, that solo comes out of nowhere. And it's brutal. I love it. I love this fucking solo. Beautiful. Very Pink Floyd inspired solo right there. And it goes right into that fucking solo. And it's weird because normally solos don't start until the singer stops singing. But yeah, Legacy's definitely getting my pause moment for this album. I wasn't expecting a solo at all. That was really, really cool. My 3 favorites on this album. Number 1 is going to, you guessed it, Source. This beginning really reminds me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Slept So Long from Queen of the Damned, and also How to Destroy Angels, with the Space Between. Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking of. Very Nine Inch Nails inspired synth in the beginning. Very what's the name of that one band we checked out? It's very inspired by Nine Inch Nails. Oh my god, fucking help me, please. Connor's the lead singer. Connor's the whole fucking artist. What the fuck is the name of that? Grand Folly. There we go. That's the. There you go. It came to me. Grand Folly. Very inspired, kind of like synths in this. Just industrial inspired synths in this track. Really, really awesome track. I love how it just leads into this amazing sound. And then the ending. I love that. I love the lead synth playing over the gent. It's just really fucking awesome track. It's definitely getting my number 1. Number 2 is going to Cenotaph. This part right here, where they went from minor into major, like this, was pretty fucking cool. Because you have the really dark minor approach here, and then it goes into major. Andy's scream at that fucking part right there is really, really fucking good. This track is really good. This has potential to become a single. This and Source has potential to become a single with a music video, I think, in my personal opinion. And number 3 is going to I love Porcupine Tree and I love Steven Wilson, but I think I'm gonna have to give. No, I gotta give it to Signals. I can't give it to Legacy. I would, but I can't. And it's going to Signals. I really, really love Signals. I love the buildup that it brings. I love how it's just so outer spacey, and yet alone it's also down to earth. It's very, very cool. Like you have an acoustic playing over that like spacey synth. And I came out of nowhere. It's really cool. It has the what's the pads at the end that are very, very Steven Wilson / Porcupine Tree. Right there. Very cool song. I really like the song a lot. It's my 3rd favorite. The album MVP. I complimented on the drums several times on this album. Several times. Mr. Clark McMenemy, the drummer of this band, is getting the album MVP. Andy's vocals are great. They're fucking great. Robinson. Very fucking great, dude. Don't get me wrong, man. You got amazing vocals, but your drummer stole the fucking show on this album. He's fucking awesome. I said that even whenever I was watching, what was that one we were watching? Replica. We were watching it on the live stream. And yeah, dude. His fucking drumming is elite. I absolutely need another album from these guys, man. Just with him on drums, man. He's really fucking. Holy shit. A lot of the fills you're doing, the toms to add to the ambience, just all around fucking awesome, man. Awesome drummer. Similar artist. similar artists for this album. I think number one, I was gonna give it to these guys. I was gonna give it to these guys, but I don't think I'm getting these guys. I think it's Leprous. I think Leprous is number one, especially with the composition, the synths, all around the interludes and everything. Very, very Leprous style of writing throughout this whole album. And hopefully one of these days we can check out an album by them. But I've only heard a couple singles by them, and it really, really brought out the vibes of Leprous. Number two is going to Porcupine Tree. Yeah, there's a lot of tracks on here really remind me of Porcupine Tree and Steven Wilson Experience, or whatever you want to call it, his solo project. Very, very reminiscent of that, so we'll go ahead and give it to Porcupine Tree. Number three is going to Tesseract. Yes, you guessed it. Still got the gents, still got the fucking meaty breakdowns, the meaty bass, and everything about this is very, very Tesseract-y sounding. The vocals, the gent, everything. The drums, very Tesseract. So yeah, a lot of J-inspired drums from Clark there as well. I wanted to comment on that. So number four, I think number four, I'm gonna have to give it to Vola. I think Vola is a huge, huge inspiration on this band. Not really inspiration, just very similar sounding to this band, and hopefully they get to play with them in concert. I've only listened to a couple tracks by Vola, but I fell in love with every single one of them. They're a fantastic band. But yeah, a lot of the synths playing over the gent. Let's use this as an example. This one right here, was it this? Very Vola here. Vola and Leprous here. Yeah. Yeah, Vola would have to be number four. Number five, believe it or not, I'm going with Andy's vocals, and it's fucking horrific. He sounds almost identical to Spencer, especially with his highs. It's very, very similar to Spencer, and I'm gonna have to give it to them for sure. I was gonna give it to OSI or Carnival, but no, I'm getting more of a periphery style vocals kind of vibe from his voice. I don't know why. I'm hoping in the future he's gonna scream, but I actually won't be disappointed if he doesn't. I like his singing. He's a great fucking singer. And yeah, we'll give it to periphery. Those are my five. And also the genty part's very remind me of periphery. There's a couple points in here where it remind me of textures as well, but I can't really give it to him. A lot of OSI sounding stuff in here too. Some Cloud Kicker stuff. But yeah, overall, I gotta give it to periphery. Subgenres. Subgenres for this album. Number one subgenre for this album is going to, you guessed it, fucking prog, dude. This is 100% prog. 100%. It just changes. Never know when it's gonna fucking change. The fucking time signatures, everything about it is prog, prog, prog. So now we got that out of the way. Number two is gent. Very, very genty album. A lot of these tracks use the gent aesthetic of the guitars and stuff, with the interludes, with the breakdowns, everything about it is very, very genty, very Tesseract / periphery / Meshuggah / Vola vibes going on throughout this whole album. Number three, experimental. Very experimental album, especially coming from these guys. I listened to 3 songs off of Union, and this sounds nothing like Union. Literally nothing like it. It's a complete evolution of the band, and I'm happy that they did not sound the same. Number 4, ambient. It's a very ambient album. There's a lot of automation going on with the fucking composition in the production. Like going mono to fucking stereo. They got a lot of EQ shifts here. They have pans, hard pans. They have automation pans, all kinds of stuff. I'm talking fucking nerd talk. Sorry, I probably lost you guys. And then finally, number 5 would be melodic. Yeah, it's very melodic. Very tons of harmonies in here. There's a lot of synths that had like a down scale, and then you have the up scale, and then it just goes together, just fuses together. Very melodic album. The implication. All right, let's look at this. All right, when you think of the word legacy, let's just think of the word legacy. Okay, legacy is something that you build over time. Okay, something that you build over time. It's kind of like character, but in a sense, character is more of a short term. Legacy is forever. So this album really displays. It almost looks like it's like a machine, kind of like taking over the earth, but the earth is retaking the earth because the earth was here first. The nature was here before machines. So the nature's kind of taking over the machines again. You see the water covering up the oil. It looks like there's a lone traveler in the middle. There's machines and leaves growing around it and stuff. The dust is overtaking the cell phone towers or whatever you want to call those things. Very, very cool. This is a very centered around nature kind of aspect. TLDR. Legacy is a conceptually rich, progressive metal record that uses the metaphor of a legacy of technological progress to question what we are building and why. It asks whether our advancing systems are severing humanity or whether we are unwittingly constructing hollow monuments to profit and control. Amid stirring melodies and heavy grooves, IHLO explored the emotional fallout of a future where innovation has become disconnected from purpose, offering both reflection and resistance. I pretty much hit the nail on the head of what I said. Yeah, it's nature taking back what is theirs. Very, very cool album. My rating, I said there is a weak track on here, and that is Mute. I did not care for Mute. And I also didn't care for, what was the other thing? Another thing that kind of made me kind of question this album was the fact that they didn't let it go through. There were some songs that went to the next song, but like the album as a whole should have flowed together. You have a river on your cover, right? This is Prog, and normally Prog albums like Devin Townsend flow together. I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't do this. I like it though. It's a good album. So I'm going to give us a decent rating of an 8.9 out of 10. I like this album. It's a great fucking composition, great production, but you guys got to keep your stuff together. Can't just end the songs and then go to the next song, in my personal opinion. I don't like stuff like that. I like listening to a full album. And then Mute is such a weak track. It's not a strong track on this album. Compared to a lot of the stuff on this album, it's not as strong as the other stuff. But an 8.9 out of 10. Thank you for checking this out, guys. If this is your first time here on the channel, click the like, the share, and the subscribe. Leave a comment below. And I want you to leave a nice little leaf and a robot if you watch this whole album reaction playlist. If you want to request your own album, songs, EPs, lessons, or hell, even covers that I can do, go to my link tree or watch the channel trailer. Also, we do Twitch streams every single weekend. I have been scrounging around trying to get my self up to date. I've got a lot of editing ahead of me, but so be it, right? The life of reactor. Our next album reaction will take place right after this, and that is Devin Townsend, Empath. I want to thank my follower Gibby for throwing this in, and I really thoroughly enjoy this album. It's weak. It's a weak album for this year, but I do enjoy this album. I gotta give it a silver though. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.